Montana returns home this week for homecoming to face Northern Arizona. We've got Hayden Hurst, leads the conference in sacks, and Nick Osmo with us. And we'll start with Coach, your final thoughts on last week's game before Montana turns the page for homecoming in Northern Arizona.
Thanks, Tabes. Well, we need to get on to the next game, but that was quite a game Saturday. It was a great football game. I was proud of our guys for how hard they played, and they really fought hard to try to get the win. It's too bad the wrong team won on Saturday. So we're on to NAU, of course, like we always are when we turn the page on the week. They've got a new staff, but it's the same team we played a year ago. They finished fourth in the league, a game behind Idaho and MSU. They're playing really well. I think they're really multiple, all three phases of the game. Got good players on both sides of the ball and in the special teams, so it should be a really good game Saturday.
Questions?
Nick, just back-to-back games on the offensive side of things, man, things are clicking. I think you guys are second in the entire FCS right now. Just what's been working? Why have things been kind of taking off for you guys on that side of the ball?
It all starts up front with those guys protecting the quarterback, opening holes. There's obviously room to grow. We need to get in the film and look at the stuff that we could have capitalized on last week. Can't give the ball up. That's something that we emphasize and something that I didn't do a good job with last week, and I'm going to work to make strides to improve that.
As Coach mentioned, a lot of guys on NAU's team this year that were there last year. Just have you gotten a chance to look at them all? What kind of stands out through their 6 games so far this year?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at them yet, but I remember them last year. They were I remember them being pretty physical, and there wasn't much room to run last year, so need to get in the film and look at what they've done this year and see how we can attack them this year.
Coach, I think NAU ranks number 1 in pass defense in the conference. Anything stand out about that side of the ball to them? I know Alex McLaughlin's a really great player. Just what kind of stands out when you watch their film there?
Yeah, I like their corners. I think their corners are good players. Four and 21. I don't know names yet, but I will.
Bobby, NAU's pass rush last year was a big strength. Is that still a strength when you watch the film?
I haven't really evaluated that yet. I've been watching cut-ups and coverage and all that stuff.
How would you describe what Northern Arizona does offensively?
They're multiple. They're 11 and 12 personnel, and a lot like everybody else.
Hayden, same for you. Coach talked about turning the page quickly. How do you guys turn the page quickly as a team?
We just flushed this last game. We watched the film today, and we analyze ourselves. We look at ourselves in the mirror and figure out what we really need to improve on as a team and especially as a defense. So we just got to lock in what we can improve on and just move on throughout practice and just focus on this week ahead because we got a good team coming in here. So we got to lock in and play well. So.
Hayden, with the sacks you guys get, when you guys are able to get pressure on the quarterback, what is it you feel you guys are doing well?
I would say that everyone just executes, does their 111th, really focuses in on what they have to do to help the overall team and help the defense. And we can win a lot of the time in one-on-one situations. And if everyone just does their job, we find success. So I would attribute it to everyone that's doing their job.
Bobby, in previous years, you guys have always had success forcing turnovers. How can you get back to doing that this year?
Well, we can get back to doing it by knocking the ball out when we have contact and intercepting it when they throw it.
And I know NAU seems to have forced quite a few turnovers this year. How have they been able to have success doing that?
They've been knocking the ball out and intercepting it.
Coach, the offense has found quite a bit of success lately, but specifically in pressure situations in the second half when the defense gets a touchdown, you guys respond. Just, what's it say about, that unit to be able to respond in high pressure situations like that?
Yeah, specifically when we're down. You're always trying to answer anytime another team scores. I mean, that's sort of the mindset you have to have on the offensive side of the ball. But I don't know that you would try any harder at any one time other than another. I think every play should be in and of itself, and you should be trying to execute it. But our guys have the last 2 weeks have had a real knack for that. I mean, we had Eastern down a bunch throughout the game, so probably a little different situation in that one. But they did a good job this week. When we were not getting points on the board in the first half, then having the ability to come back and score and take the lead was a big deal, certainly.
Anybody else?
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
All right.